there's one behind it. Oh my God, he crushed it. Yo, what is going on, everyone? Today, we will be throwing around this new duck lure. This is the HOCB Duck. And I've thrown this around a little bit and I've been pretty impressed. But today we're only gonna be throwing this lure around. So very excited. Like I said, this is a brand new lure, just hit the market and it is killer. Perfect little presentation for snakehead and bass on the surface, weedless. And the biggest thing about this lure is, you can hear that? That is the little duck feet, which are blades in the back that go absolutely bananas when you're working it on the surface. A great drawing power to fish, a little bit of noise to let the fish know where some potential food might be. So we're gonna be throwing this around, straight retrieving it, twitch, pause. It really can be worked a multitude of ways. And yeah, let's see if we can get this puppy bit. Alrighty, I've got the duck tied on. And I also have a white one here, which also looks really good in my opinion. But we're gonna stick with the, oh, I think I just spooked a fish or two right there. We're gonna stick with the traditional little yellow duck here, traditional color. And just wanna show you guys the action on this real quick. So if you do like a twitch, pause, it can walk a little bit, and those feet in the back are hitting each other. And then if you want to do a straight retrieve, same thing. Those feet are vibrating in the back and they're clinking together, making some sound, making it easier for that fish to hone in on the bait. But we're just going to be hitting these areas with the duckweed up against the grass, things like that. I actually already saw what looked to be like a pretty big snakehead, super shallow, back fin out of the water. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera on, but we've had a few cooler nights, so we may run into more of that activity because the temps have dropped very quickly overnight and that water has cooled down. So days like today when we got a beaming sun, it's 80 degrees at least, those fish are in a hurry to get as shallow as they can because that is the warmest water possible. So we're gonna fish pretty dang shallow today, 6 inches to a foot of water I would think. And yeah, let's go from there and start casting this little ducky around. Is that a bowfin sitting on the bottom right there? I think it is. Looks like a small bowfin right there. We're gonna try something. I'm gonna fill this puppy up with water so it sinks. We're gonna try putting it right on his nose. Little subsurface ducky action. He does not care. He does not care. He's not moving at all. How close I'm getting to this fish right now. There he goes. Wow. Oh, there's one behind it. Oh my God, he crushed it. Good fish, dude. Real good fish. Holy crap. Real good fish. Oh, it's a giant bowfin. It's a giant bowfin. Oh wait, no it's not, it's a snakehead. Oh my gosh. Well, there's all sorts of confusion going on there. A snakehead, not a bowfin, and not a giant. A nice one, but definitely not a giant. I think he got down in the grass and made him feel a lot heavier than he was. And and he did put up a really good fight. Just felt like giant head shakes, and his head looked really big. Alright, bud, alright. Oh! And he's like really light colored. As you can see, his pattern isn't... Alright, you're like getting duckweed all over me. His pattern is not super pronounced. That's why I thought it was a bowfin at first. But wow, did he crush that thing. Well, that is a good start to this trip. It's been pretty slow, and this fish definitely wanted it. That duck is way down there. It's bleeding a little bit, but we're gonna get it out, get him released. Snakehead can definitely handle a little blood here and there, but he absolutely smashed it. I was so confused because you can see he's pretty light. Like, his pattern isn't super defined, and he just felt way heavier than he was when he had grass just all over him. But great first catch of the day. Probably like a 27-inch fish or so, but we're gonna get this duck out, get him back, see if we can catch some more. Alright, don't freak out. Actually, it's pretty deep. We'll be able to get it out, but it is definitely down there. There we go. Got it. Alright, well, solid fish to start it off for us. We're gonna send you on back, buddy. Thank you for playing. And thank you for absolutely crushing that duck. That was a lot of fun. See ya. Alright, well, if this isn't a good example of how Snakehead can just make everything go to hell and within a matter of seconds, I don't know what is. There is mud, blood, duckweed covering my kayak all over me, and that was only one fish. So let's try to make the kayak a little bigger of a mess, shall we? So that was where we caught him, was in pretty much just a giant patch of duckweed, and that duckweed holds a lot of warmth during this time of the year. Those colder nights, any vegetation can just hold heat a little bit better, so it doesn't surprise me that we found them there, and they just love duckweed in general. Snakehead do, but we're gonna continue on, and bowfin will be pretty nice too. Haven't tangled with the bowfin for a little while, and that fish had me convinced it was a bowfin, that's for sure. Got him. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. That was such a sick jump. There we go. There we go. Now he's a little guy. Nice, that was an awesome jump. That was an awesome eating jump there. These fish are getting more and more fired up. That is for sure. It was slow the first hour or so. Now we've been here for probably like an hour and a half. And within the past 30 minutes, we've had a few eats. And they're loving this duck. Much more of a pattern to him. Much more of a pattern. We're gonna let him go here. Oh, there's one up behind it. He like nipped at it. He like barely nipped at it. It was one of those silent takes. I hate them. I rarely hook the fish when they eat it like that. Man, this wind has really picked up. Did not think it was really going to be windy this afternoon. just trying to use any sort of vegetation as protection, and I just slid off of that. There we go. Oh, he came off. Oh man, that fish smoked the duck. He wasn't very big, but man, he crushed it. Sometimes those hooks just pull. I even got a piece of his mouth in there. A little piece of skin, that's kind of nasty. Alrighty everyone, well that is going to be a wrap for me today. Couldn't stay out here too long, but it was fun throwing that duck around. Overall, I think I'm going to add this duck to the go-to arsenal. I really like the action and the versatility of using it, and overall just the size. The size I think is money, especially with those blades in the back. I'm really a huge fan, but we couldn't capitalize on all the bites we gotten today, but it happens with snakehead fishing. Sometimes, you know, they may not have it right, or they're just grabbing the feet, things like that. And also, I was sitting down a lot of the time while fishing, and I hate having to do that, but with the wind, having to play the wind, going back and forth, keep a position, it was a lot easier to sit down rather than stand up, get blown off, sit back down, pedal over, and all that nonsense. But overall, it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to throwing this duck for the rest of the season, and especially next year. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and also subscribe. I'll see you next time.